You're not gonna like it.
Okay. I often don't like it. Get it.
Chicken the Chinese chicken.
No!
Have a drumstick and your brain starts ticking. Watching X-Files with the lights on. Welcome to Respectfully Podcast.
I don't know if we can say chicken in China, the Chinese chicken.
It's from a different time. Every racist thing I do in this podcast is from a different time.
It's retro.
And parody.
Yeah.
I'm Andrea Allen, the racist one.
I'm Lizzie Cassidy, and our guest today is a hilarious stand-up comedian and friend in real life, Chris Higgins.
Hello.
Welcome.
That's your last name, right?
Thanks for having me, team. Yeah.
I just realized I've never said your name out loud.
And friend in real life? Wait.
No,
your
all
last
of my
name's
friends,
Higgins,
I
right?
don't know their names unless I've hosted a show they're on.
Yeah. Fair enough. Higgins, yeah. Hello.
We met in the funniest way possible.
You did.
Yeah.
Without revealing anyone's identity. The first time we met, we were moving our friend out of an apartment he lived in with someone he broke up with.
Yeah. Hey, how's it going? Let's go do this.
Hey, nice to meet you. Our friend's crying.
Yeah. Great to meet you. Let's go do two of our friends' worst days.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Let's go do their worst day for them.
And then see ya.
And then good luck with your endless grief.
Yeah.
It was so funny. I was like fully there for moral support and watching the truck.
Yeah.
And then not only sad, but also watching my friends move heavy things.
Right.
I was like, this is poop, dude.
You're holding an iced coffee,
Absolutely
being like, hey.
so.
Yeah. And then we got sad bagels, and that's how we met.
Yeah. Honestly, that's a good way to bond with somebody.
It's a great
For
way
sure.
to bond.
in the trenches.
Just
you
the
know?
two of us being like, this fucking sucks.
Yeah.
We're like, this
You just
bitch.
felt bad for everybody, and you're just like, all this sucks.
All of this is poop.
And it's kind of hot too.
Yeah. It was kind of hot.
Yeah, it was all
Not
just
in the sexy way, in the
Outside, in the
sweating
outside
way.
way.
big
Yeah.
old doo-doo day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Doo-doo front to back.
Yeah.
There was a time period. I actually met our friend Maddie Weiner, maybe one of the first times I hung out with her in a serious way. My dad
Right.
had just died, and I was the craziest I'd ever been.
Probably the funniest either of us have ever
Yeah,
been.
oh
Just
my
because you're
God.
like, you're going insane.
Yeah, and so we were just sitting at the gutter, just doing jokes about how my dead dad had like a pussy secretly, and that the
He didn't,
mortician
to be
told me
clear.
he didn't.
Yeah.
And
But wouldn't it be funny if you had?
And it's like, this is my friend Andrea. This is kind of what she's like.
Yeah.
But maybe turned up a little bit.
But it's a good way. Like, I feel like I could tell you were funny because if you can be funny
In
on your
that
friend's worst
situation.
day,
Oh, yeah.
boy, you got to be funny.
Oh yeah.
You know?
When you're having like the worst time of your life, and you're like, my friend who just like had like a crazy saga of misdiagnosed stage 4 cancer.
I saw that.
Yeah, for like 2.5 months.
That was crazy.
He was convinced he had lung cancer, and it had metastasized from somewhere else.
And it wasn't like he was convinced, like a doctor told
Okay.
him.
Three-
He wasn't like
'cause
on
I'm-
WebMD.
Two or three doctors were like, yep,
Yeah.
we're on to the next
What?
phase to confirm. Yep, on to the next phase to confirm. And then the final like phase before they like put you on chemo.
Yeah.
They were like,
JK.
holy shit.
They were like, I swear this never happened.
This is crazy.
But he was going from like incredible darkness to just like the funniest riffs
oh my God.
you'd ever heard
Of
in
all
your
time,
entire
yeah.
life. Like the one time at the couch, he was like sitting there like pretty much tearing. This is my roommate.
Oh, yeah.
And he was like tearing his hair out pretty much at the couch, and then he looks up at me and he goes, "I don't even want cancer."
Dude, God, that's so funny.
Like I like cried. I had to like jump out of my chair.
Yeah, you're like
You know?
throwing up a little bit.
Yeah.
Dude, that's okay. Very sorry he went through the front end of that, but the
That's gotta
moment the
feel
doctor's
good.
like, JK, I can't imagine a better feeling in the world.
was
That's got to
insane.
feel like pulling the parachute at the last minute.
Yeah.
You know?
Man, it was crazy. We knew something was up because like the surgeon himself called and was like, "So," and you're like, usually it'd be like a nurse,
Yeah, a
or, like,
receptionist or
someone to
something.
schedule
patient
something.
portal.
But yeah. But like the surgeon was like, "Hey,
The patient portal says, sorry, smiley face.
have a good life."
LOL.
Thank God he didn't like sell everything he owns and burn his life to the ground.
I
you
know. Thank God he went like mostly catatonic and was
Yeah.
unable to make any decisions. in retrospect, could you imagine being like, hitting people up on Facebook Marketplace?
Dude, or
I still need that
I
actually.
need my Xbox back now.
or telling everyone what you really thought about them,
Oh
because
my
that's
God.
what I would be doing.
Oh my! Well, then you'd be free, though.
True. Your
Yeah.
your
You
friend
would
might
be
be the
free.
freest person we know.
I know.
Yeah.
I think if it had been me, I would have been like, he would have been like, whoopsie. I'd be like, the amount of credit card debt I'm in right now.
Yeah.
Like I was like, are you kidding me? I've been spending like I don't care about what's gonna happen.
Brother, I'm doing that because I have bad genes. I'm not
Yeah.
even diagnosed with anything. I went to Europe for 2 weeks on a credit card. No plan.
Yeah.
That's how you live.
No plan. No plan.
plan.
Late stage capitalism.
Hey, I've been
Smoke 'em if
saying
you got 'em.
anybody can have money if you're bad with it. Did you
Yeah.
know that? You can do whatever you want.
Half of my big purchases, I'm like, I hope the economy collapses.
I think that's what we're all doing right
Yeah.
now. Yeah, I really do.
God, I hope money isn't real in a few years.
I know. I extend my taxes every year. Every
Yeah.
April comes around, I'm like, let's do October. Hopefully this is a bad summer.
Right.
Yeah.
It'll all be crypto, right?
Yeah.
We'll start again with crypto,
Yeah.
And it'll be good. It'll
Absolutely,
be
dude.
fine. Yeah, I'm in with that. I'm down with that.
Those are my favorite jokes though, when something catastrophically horrible happens and you get to hang out with comedians.
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Those are the best. I remember when our friend Kenny died, we like all hung out after.
Kenny's dead.
Well, this is similar to the joke.
That's a great joke. Yeah.
We like all hung out after because what else do you do,
Sure.
you know? And I went up to our friend Graham Kay and we were both hugging and crying for like 2 whole minutes.
Yeah.
And then he pulled away from me and went, "Did you hear what happened to Kenny?" And I was like, "Come on, come
Yeah.
on, that's the most fun."
Well, because everyone that does comedy is like somehow broken.
Oh yeah,
Broken.
has had the
Fully
worst life in
broken.
some way.
And,
Yeah.
and then humor is all that, we're
Yeah.
just like, I have to weaponize
Yeah.
this coping mechanism
Sure.
into some type of monetary
I know.
gain.
I was talking
Yeah.
to another comedian who, like, we're both going through similar things right now that are tough. And we were both saying, like, imagine if we had to deal with this and then go to an office.
I know.
And be,
Oh
like,
my
polite
God.
about it.
I know.
Water cooler
Can you imagine?
humor.
Yeah.
Just like going into an office and being like, "Thanks for the flowers. I'm fine. Send me the Excel sheet."
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
oh my God.
Yeah.
Did you guys see White Lotus? Oh, I'll kill myself.
Head to the
You know,
bathroom.
someone dies in that, much like my parent will soon.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Yeah, we do a lot of bathroom screams.
Lot
Yeah.
of bathroom screaming.
I mean, I worked in an office forever because I worked in fashion, and I was the wacky one. So
Yeah.
once if you're
You
in
have
an
to
office,
establish
exactly
that you're the wacky one with a bad life.
right out the gate.
Yeah.
Just throw it out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, restaurants are good. If
Yeah.
you've had a bad life, you can work in a restaurant and people will get it.
People there are funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People there
Funnier
are
than
funny.
comedians.
They've
Yeah.
also had bad lives. They didn't want this.
No.
Right.
You know,
Right.
Yeah.
this isn't their dream.
Service industry is a good group of. That's a good
Yeah.
group. Like.
Yeah.
And they will get hammered with you
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
before the shift ends.
Do a little coke.
Yeah.
Yep.
Suck each other off.
And
I
it's
don't know.
so, a walk-in fridge is such a great place to scream cry.
It's a great.
yeah.
call.
It's
I
one
never
of,
thought
if I
about
could name the
that.
top 5 best places to scream cry, and I can, walk-in fridge is like 3.
And do blow
And do blow.
because it's something about snorting the cold air.
It feels good.
Oh,
Yeah.
right. It's like in
Just
your
kind of
brain.
like a-
It feels good. It feels like it hits harder.
yeah.
Yeah.
Everything's better.
Yeah, and where else do you get cold air and no wind?
Yeah.
You know?
Like 100%. Hard to do blow out in the wind.
Hard to do blow in the wind. I'll
Yeah.
tell you what.
Blowing in the wind.
You got to stick your nose in the bag.
So this is Respectfully Podcast, and we like to bring in our gripes, our
Yeah.
feelings. And Chris has got a hot one.
we
out the
like to
gate.
make our male friends come talk about their feelings.
Yes.
I'm in a saga of constant self-improvement, but this year
Yeah.
feels like it's like I'm paying attention.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Wait, how old are you, may I ask?
33.
Okay, yeah, this
Yeah.
is where it begins.
This is the time,
It does
yeah,
kind of
yeah.
when you're like stare mortality right in the
Yeah,
face at
yeah,
some point. Yeah. So I have been keeping track of my steps and like the Move
Yep.
app and all that.
There we go.
And drives me crazy when I get the notification where it goes, "Way to go!
Oh my
Yeah.
You're
God.
off to a much better start than normally at this time of the day." It's like their phone just being like, "You lazy piece of shit! You're
Hey,
moving
pig."
before noon." Yeah.
Being patronized by the thing that makes you not get off the couch is so mean.
Yeah.
That's so true. Yeah, I'm sitting there locked in scroll. and-
Yeah.
And it's going like, "You haven't moved yet." I'm like,
Yeah, it's
"Bitch,
you, dude.
Shut
Yeah.
that. Turn off if
Yeah.
you would." Yeah. Yeah.
You're almost at your 10,000 steps. What is with the
That's
steps
like-
these days?
It's like your abusive boyfriend being like, "You're always crying." It's
Yeah.
like, yeah, you're making
The
me.
Yeah.
notifications from the steps thing, it was like allow notifications, and I was like, fine, allow, and they are very like, yeah, passive aggressive.
Yeah.
you know? Like,
Yeah, they're very like, "Look at you."
It's a gaslighty partner who's being like, "Oh, you're gonna eat again?"
Oh, you're gonna finish that?
Oh, dessert.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
Cool.
Yeah.
that's fine.
Yeah.
No, I think it's good. I think you should enjoy your food. Yeah.
You start getting notifications from your phone that are like, "So you're drunk."
Yeah.
So what you're telling me is you're drunk.
You're not actually hungry.
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
not actually hungry.
You're bored.
How about an apple if you're so hungry?
Yeah. How about a big glass of
Motherfucker.
water?
Yeah, the phone it's getting ruthless.
Yeah.
It's
Dude.
It's
And
like,
it's
yeah.
it knows too much. There should be one for like your actual, an app for like your actual life,
Yeah.
like a dump him or like, you know what I
Oh,
mean?
yeah.
Stop putting everything on a credit card.
Yeah. Hey, this looks like codependency again.
Again.
Andrea.
Six texts in a row. Oh,
Interesting.
that would be better.
And I'll tell you what, the
monitoring.
tone wasn't very nice.
Yeah. He's not very nice to you.
Yeah.
Stop. I know.
But it's so fun.
That would be, that'd be much better.
I wish I had that app when that guy was calling me a rat bitch all the time.
Yeah.
I dated a guy who would text me all the time and tell me I was a rat bitch.
Jesus Christ.
Some would say
And too recently.
some would say your friends were kind of that app.
My friends
but also
were, but you
trying
guys
to
were
let
being very
you-
gentle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What, you guys, he sent it again. And you're like, just okay.
My boyfriend's crazy.
And we were all like biting a towel, being like, healing isn't linear. Healing isn't linear. It's not
We
linear.
have to let her figure this one out for herself.
And you
man.
did.
And
you
I did eventually.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm 36 now, and boy, does my phone know I'm a woman who's holding on for dear life to my youth, and it's just like fucking like collagen, protein,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
strength training, and I'm in because I don't want to die, and I want to be hot and young forever,
Yeah.
and
Yep.
it's threatening me,
And it knows.
it knows, it fucking knows. I got the Botox. It's like, why don't you put banana peels all over your face and dunk your head in cold water and be
Yeah.
insane, and it's like working, and I
Yeah.
hate it.
Well, you
Yeah.
look younger than me. Good job.
I mean, thank you.
Yeah.
This is a mirage. Okay.
We've both clearly stated on the podcast that we are in full drag.
Yeah. These are fake tits,
We're both
fake
wearing
teeth,
wigs
fake
and-
hair. Yeah.
This is what I normally wear.
Yeah. Yeah. But hey,
You're wearing, for the people at home, he's wearing a tux.
Yeah.
but hey, you're a man, and no one really cares how you look. So you got
And that's
that on your
nice.
side.
Very true.
And you're funny.
And you're funny, and may I say, very handsome.
I'm nailing it.
Yeah, you're
You
gonna be
I
fine.
just slowly move my hand towards you.
No, you're in love with me, canonically.
Yeah. I'm a confused woman.
Canonically, you're unrequitedly in love with me.
Lizzie intercepts it.
Yeah.
Give me that hand.
I don't want it, but I want it to be about me still.
Yeah. That is funny. Wait, have you ever, because this happens with girls sometimes, have you ever had a guy friend who's secretly been in love with you? Or like, have you ever had like, I don't want to say gay, I guess the person is gay, but like, it does happen when
Yeah.
there's one guy who's like secretly in love with the other one, and it's like,
Yeah, have you ever wondered if one of your friends was in love with you?
Yeah.
I honestly don't think I have, but
Oh.
now that seed has
Think
been
about it.
planted.
Yeah.
I mean, they we all love each other. I don't.
Yeah,
fucking
but in
know.
love is different.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I don't know. I have no idea.
Have you ever had a girlfriend that you thought was just your gal pal, and then she was like, "I'm in love with you"? Because that happens to us.
That
too.
Yeah.
that has happened to me.
Yeah.
Once or twice.
And do you know?
I have the one example that comes to my mind, like in retrospect, definitely knew.
Yeah.
But was trying to tell myself that
Sure.
it was cool over and over and
Totally.
over again.
You're like,
you know?
hey, buddy.
Yeah, nothing worse than
Hey.
hey, pal.
Yeah.
Crazy. You keep sleeping over,
yeah.
and we don't do anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you're nuts.
Yeah. You're just like a crazy girl
Yeah.
who doesn't like to sleep alone.
Yeah.
I was this girl in high school. I was this girl.
Just like a total puppy dog.
Yeah. And I was like, I'm friends with all these cool boys, and I'm their lady friend who talks to them about their crushes.
Yeah, you're like, I'm
And-
just his friend, but if he ever asks.
right.
Yeah, I feel that. I mean, I definitely had that going on.
Yeah.
Oh, I think we all
Plenty.
have.
Everyone.
Plenty.
Yeah, I mean every comic is. That's why we have
Yeah.
to be funny. We're
Yeah.
like, I've been friend zoned too many times.
Yeah.
For
Yeah.
these hot dumb fucks, I gotta figure
I
something
need a
out
tool.
here.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it doesn't work for girls that way.
No.
To
not
quote a
really.
great Maddie Wiener joke, nobody's ever been like, man, I want to fuck her funny mouth.
Yeah. Brendan Sagalow has a great joke about, because this happens with women a lot, where like they have a guy friend who's just orbiting around them, hoping for dear life that like their boyfriend breaks up with them and
Right.
they're vulnerable enough
Yeah.
that they'll take the chance on this guy. And he was like, I can't imagine a man like he gets a little drunk and he's like, can I talk to you for a second? I'm like, oh, that has happened to me.
Yeah.
So you remember when you said that Brandon never treated you right and
Yeah.
you wish there was a guy for you? Maybe he's been here the whole time.
Oh no. That's why you have to start. Hello.
God damn it.
You're fine. You're fine.
I might have bumped the camera.
Yeah, you're okay.
I did the one thing I'm not supposed to
Yeah, get out.
It's actually a trap. We put it there so that you would feel bad.
That's not even a real
do.
camera.
I'm sorry.
That's
Yeah.
why I know it's fine. That's why you have to talk to all your guy friends like they're gay. That's what I do.
Yeah.
I just hey girly them to death.
Hey, queen.
Until hey queen slay bitch
Yeah.
until they get until they realize that I don't have any sexual feelings towards them and I never will.
Yeah. And
I'm
that's
not.
the
I'm
truth.
like unable to process. I'm just trying to think back to all the girls in my life who've been treating me gay.
Yeah, just calling you bestie to your face.
you're like doing this.
Hey bestie.
Yeah, that definitely helps. Like, I mean, it's so lame. It's so annoying to say, but like, I've been in a relationship for like 5 years, so
Oh,
it's like
nice.
super easy for me to be friends with the opposite sex.
Yeah.
because she's not jealous at all.
Yeah.
So that rules.
Yeah, she's like
Yeah,
a normal
Yeah,
person.
yeah. Like she's very well adjusted.
Yeah.
and like
That's
so,
hard for girls, to be honest. Like, not to throw girls down the fucking
Which we
well.
accidentally do all the time.
No, I know, but like to not be jealous of
Yeah.
our boyfriend or just feel, and I think it's because men cheat so fucking much. Like,
Yeah.
there's
Yeah.
a reason for those feelings, but like it's taken me. I'm fucking married, and it took me like until a year ago to be like, you probably like me. and that's
I know.
crazy.
You're probably not pining for one of your friends.
Yeah.
I just definitely am not.
Yeah.
Like she's great. She's also like awesome and so exhausting.
Yeah.
Like,
It takes up the whole thing.
Think I have time to take on a second one? Like hell no!
bottomless pit?
You are enough.
Yeah.
And also too much.
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I watched a girl hit on my boyfriend once, and he was so clueless to the fact that, and she was laying it on thick, dude.
Yeah, yeah.
And he was so
Humiliating.
clueless to the fact that it was happening that I was like, you couldn't cheat on me. I mean, it's on a silver platter in front of you,
Yeah.
and you just have you're like playing darts in the corner, and you think this girl's annoying you.
Talk to her about Magic the
Yeah.
Gathering.
Well,
my-
it's Dungeons and Dragons. Thank you.
Sorry.
D&D. Hell
Yeah.
yeah!
Yeah.
I want to meet your boyfriend.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's a dungeon
We're
master.
gonna get. Hell yeah! in just one way.
Oh.
Ah!
We don't have a dungeon. We don't have a dungeon. I'm sex
famous
negative.
It's too expensive.
Yeah.
We live in New York.
Yeah.
In this economy, you can come to my house in Cleveland. We'll get a weird dungeon for you. No problem. Yeah.
Sex dungeons are so much more affordable in the Midwest.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
true.
Yeah.
And you can kill people and no one will know.
That's the thing.
Yeah, in the Midwest, it's no one's business.
There's a
is-
serial
yeah.
killer in Chicago.
There's one in New
Really?
England too.
Yeah, really? Oh,
Yeah.
sick.
Who's he killing? Boys, girls, both?
Mostly women of color who are sex workers. and
They
they're
always
found-
do that.
Yeah, and they're found in like dumpsters. It's like the same MO. And
Yeah.
there's like over 20.
Whoa.
There's
Jesus
like,
Christ.
It's, everyone's like, it's for real.
Yeah.
Bugging out, yeah.
Be safe out there, Chicago
Happening on the
girlies.
south side of Chicago for the most part. Yeah, fucking nuts.
Yeah, there's
What's
like
the one in New England?
well, it's like hiking. It's like kind of all I know, but
Dude,
you know,
never hike.
It's like women hiking,
Oh,
Don't
and they're
be doing
being
that.
found. Like people are finding them in the woods.
Jesus
Are
Christ.
they hanging them off trees like a marionette?
No, they're just finding them.
Well, that's no fun.
It's
Yeah.
not like it's not like a fun.
If
I'd
I'm
like
gonna
to be
s-
at least like
Yeah.
something like this. if you're gonna
I'd
do
like to
it.
scare the person who finds. Although I
Yeah.
think it would be scary.
If I get serial killed, please do something really scary with my body.
yeah.
Yeah, like-
Stuff me,
Yeah,
dude.
like put me somewhere terrible. Yeah.
Put like bird wings on me or
Yeah,
something.
make
Yeah.
it spooky.
Yeah.
I want it to look pretty culty.
Yeah.
If you're gonna serial
And that'll
kill
make
me.
them like think it was. That'll send them off the trail. You
Yeah,
know.
true detective me.
Yeah, totally.
yeah.
put so many clues on my body.
Semen everywhere.
Clue up my body good.
On my body.
Yeah, 'cause-
Send them on a scavenger hunt.
Like I want it to look cool, but I do want you caught.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I do want you to rot,
There
but
better be a I'm getting on Netflix one way or another.
yeah,
Oh my God, happy for you, bestie.
God, I've always said my biggest fear is that I will die like that, and then the next day a slightly more successful male comedian will die. So everybody in my community will just be like, God, it sucks that Bill's gone. And I'm like, no!
That happened to me. I broke both of my elbows. And then 10 days later, Jeffrey Asmus
Yeah.
broke both of his elbows
Famously.
and
Yeah.
both of his wrists. So like he and I were on lineups together in Chicago where we were both in 2 slings.
People think you're lying.
Yeah.
You'll never believe.
Truly, people were like, I'm like in slings. They're like, Jeff did that, and I was like, 10 days before.
Yeah, he stole it from me, dude.
It was unbelievable.
Wait, how did you broke
I
your...
went over my handlebars on my bike.
Yeah.
Which is what he did
Classic.
also.
Yeah,
Wow.
same exact injury,
Hack.
nearly
Yeah.
the same like 3 blocks apart.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
This is what makes me believe that nothing is real in this world.
Yeah,
I'm like,
it
that's a
was-
simulation
It
glitch.
was bizarre. It
Yeah,
was
totally.
bizarre. And we were like in the same like kind of like COVID team.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
It was like two
Hey.
two houses that were
Yeah.
united, and it was
2 houses where guys are getting their ass wiped by other people.
bizarre.
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
not doing that. I was shitting and then showering.
Yeah, sure.
Smart.
I'm
That's
not
what you gotta
having-
do.
No one's wiping my ass.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That phase of my life is over.
Recently. That phase of my life ended 5 years ago.
Yeah. I've grown up, okay? I'm
Now
not
I'm
in my
just, like-
20s anymore.
I'm imagining you get one of those strap-ons that like sticks on the bottom. Do you know what I mean?
yeah,
That, like
yeah.
sticks to
The
surfaces.
dildo that you can put in your shower.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then you put like a brush on it.
Yeah.
Like
and
a
you just
toilet
like go up and
suction one of those, and then suction one of those like kitchen
Yes, like-
brushes onto
yeah,
the
yeah.
tip. Like a little bit, like a bear.
Yes, like a bear with an itchy back.
oh, I love this sick shit.
God, that's so funny.
Yeah, I mean-
Write in and tell us the funniest way you've wiped your ass.
Yeah.
That sucked.
Yeah, that
I-
sounds awful.
I wish I had thought of that.
Yeah.
Anytime you need some weird sick shit, hit my DMs,
All
man.
right, all right.
I'm an inventor.
Can't wipe my ass. Any ideas?
You just get a package in the mail from me.
Yeah, that absolutely makes me more inclined to get a bidet.
Yeah.
Just in
course,
case.
yeah.
I will not have my boyfriend wipe my ass. That's so
No.
crazy.
No,
The
I'll have
bidet
you
is the
do
way
it.
to go.
You would have me do it. Fuck.
You do it.
I'd be wiping your ass being like, don't you have a husband?
No, I want you to do it.
And then you lean in to kiss me. I'm holding a dirty wet wipe and you lean in to kiss me.
Have you
You
ever
make me
wondered
put you on the bed like a baby with your legs up.
Have you ever wondered if one of your best friends was in love with you? Well,
Break both your arms.
see if they'll wipe your ass. They actually might.
That is the ultimate.
Yeah.
I love you enough to
Yeah.
wipe your ass. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, let's,
I'd wipe your ass.
I'd wipe your ass. Chris, I just
I'd
met you,
hate
but
it.
I'd give you one.
I'd hate it the whole time and I'd
Oh.
complain publicly, but I'd do it.
That's why you got to get like. I would hose any of my friends off.
Yeah,
This-
hosing's great.
Yeah.
I've always said the one thing that sucks. I've always said, I keep
Yeah.
saying that. I've famously always said the thing that sucks the most about living in New York is you don't have a hose.
Yeah.
Because I've stepped in dog shit so many times and then just had to wash my shoes in my shower where I go,
yeah.
where I wash me.
To clean.
Yeah,
Yeah.
But if I had a hose, the
Yeah.
dog poop would never even come in the house.
Yeah, because kitchen sink's definitely off limits.
That for sure.
Yeah.
I
Well,
use, I,
I guess
Yeah.
I use my mouth mostly.
I use my Brita.
I have a dildo that I put on my face, and then there's a scrub brush on the end of it, and I just gotta do this. What if you found out I was up to all of this?
I would be like not that surprised.
Most of your cleaning solutions include those stick-on dildos in some way, shape, or form.
Yeah,
You do like famously love dildos and cleaning.
yeah, I do.
So it would make sense.
Yeah, two passions merged in one. Oh my god!
You're like, I'm married now. I use them to clean.
Instead of one of those like springs to stop a door hitting a wall.
Your
Why
toothbrush.
is that dildo there?
That would be such a. If I had endless money, I just all these different
Dildo
apartments
palace.
with just like dildos everywhere. Invite your friends and then see what they say, like a Nathan for You sketch.
That's fun. That's good fun.
Yeah.
Different uses of the dildo.
Yeah. You could make a coffee table book.
Yes, mounted on huge dildo. Do you guys know about Angry Dragon dildos?
No.
Oh my God.
No,
Hold
of
on,
course
let me
I
pull
don't.
up my phone.
Of course I don't. I'm sex negative. I think people
Yeah.
should hug and kiss.
Oh my God.
And talk.
Yeah.
And talk a lot.
And come on, let's talk.
And talk
Yeah.
and be in serious relationships that are straight. Just kidding. Just kidding.
Andrew, get your sex positivity out of here. I am the last. Oh, hold on. I'll show you afterwards.
Yeah.
But for all the freaks in the comments, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. I think I can figure it out.
It's got tentacles.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
kind of feels like I'm just picturing like a multicolored alien. dick.
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
that's what it is.
It's kind of that rainbow. Also, knife handles are made out of.
Yep.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
like those lighters that are a torch.
Yeah,
Those are
yeah.
always made of that.
Yep, 100%.
Yeah.
Dude.
Where you dab from?
Yes.
Yes,
Where you dab
yes.
from.
Oh, if you haven't dabbed from a dragon's tentacle, you have not been in your 20s.
You haven't lived, brother.
Yeah.
Get out there. Live
You're a
some life.
teenager.
Yeah,
and you
yeah,
need
yeah.
To, you need to grow the fuck
You're
up.
a teenager and you should turn this off.
Dude, one of the sex toy I draw the line at is the Sibian, you know, the big one that people sit
Yeah, the
on.
Howard Stern.
The Howard Stern one. You don't know this thing?
No.
Oh my God.
It's like a big vibrating, like,
it's like a horse saddle.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I know exactly what it is now.
Yeah, so
I've seen that.
I went to some like you're like I have it, I know it.
Yeah,
I know
I've seen that
sex.
thing work.
Yeah, I've seen a woman reach.
I know-
peaks
I know
and
it's
valleys.
Lovely instrument.
Yeah, yeah.
you look like you build them.
Oh, yes, of course.
I've played it many times, milady. I was at like a swingers party by accident. I was very much single, and it was like a podcast meetup, but it was like sex
Ew.
freaks, and all of a sudden they all started like touching each other's arms, and I was like, oh no, oh no, oh no,
no.
And then I heard this Sibian fire up, and I was like, gotta go, have
Yeah,
fun.
that's my
Whoa.
cue.
See ya.
That'll be my cue to exit.
yeah.
Is there like a cue where they all start touching their arms? Like,
Yes,
is that-
yes.
where
They
they're
start touching thighs and then they turn on the Sibian.
like, they're like 3, 2, 1, swing.
Yeah.
Everyone
I'm just
swing.
at the buffet, like, what are we gonna do?
Oh God! Again?
Fuck.
No.
Why do
Yeah.
these orgies always have such good buffets?
They do.
Wait, they do?
They do.
Yes,
Well,
I
they
you
think
have
I've
do.
heard that before.
Food is fuel, dude.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
And they have
Carbo
like
load.
flame people who like spit fire,
Yeah.
and like people are doing like rope shit everywhere. I mean, these are the fancy ones.
It's
There's
so
ones
funny
are
that
like-
having sex with a bunch of strangers isn't enough to get people in the door.
yeah,
Like you keep looking at the poi spinner instead of you're not in the moment.
Yeah.
It's like I've been asked to do like so many comedy shows at like a sex event, you
Right,
know?
okay.
And it's like I think
our careers are
I
going well.
think they don't need that.
Yeah,
I think having sex with each other is enough.
Yeah.
I don't think they need to listen to me tell jokes beforehand.
but they're boring. A lot of sex people are actually very
Yeah.
boring. Yeah,
Yeah, it's
Right.
kind of their whole thing.
yeah.
Yeah, it fits your personality, I suppose.
Yeah.
Hey, listen.
Get out there.
Get out there.
Go
Just
for
don't
it.
tell me about it.
Yeah.
Don't serial kill people.
Yeah.
and we're fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd rather a weirdo wear some sort of costume than
Yes.
to cut up a lady.
Absolutely. Or if you could do both.
Sure. Oh,
If you could do both. If you have to cut up a lady,
turn her into
wear a
Swiss
costume.
cheese. Yeah, exactly. yeah.
Dress as a sexy little fox.
yeah. Make her think about something else while it's happening, you know? Let her be like, why is he dressed like a fox? Instead of being like, my life's about that.
Hey, this guy's kind of.
yeah. Wait, speaking of being boring, you had a fun, boring
Yes.
thing you wanted to talk about?
I do. Guess I'll frame it with respectfully. Here we go.
Yeah.
Respectfully, our parents were so fucking right about falling asleep in front of the TV.
Yeah.
Do you remember when we were young and it's like, oh, my mom and dad just sit there fucking zonked out watching network
Blue
TV.
Bloods or whatever.
I'll never be like that. Brother,
It rips.
I'm there. I'm fully there.
It rips. Falling asleep in a big chair to some version of Law and Order is actually like one of the highlights of my life.
It's
now.
transcendental.
Yeah.
Yes.
I did it last night. I fell asleep with Law and Order SVU on.
Me
My
too.
boyfriend and I turned on the rape show
Yeah.
to lull us to sleep.
Yeah.
That's crazy, dude. We were watching The West Wing, boring.
Great show.
And
Yeah.
we were like, let's get a little rape in here so that we can turn our brains off.
Olivia Benson's pensive looks to
Oh,
lull
great
us to
outfits,
sleep.
God
Yeah.
different
bless her.
haircuts.
Flared jeans,
Yeah.
flared black denim.
Yeah.
And she walks with such purpose.
And she walks,
does.
dude.
Yeah,
She's
yeah.
avenging her mother who was raped, and
Yeah.
she's a product of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
Shakespearean.
It's a good
That's
show.
Dick
It's a
Wolfian,
really
dude.
good
Yeah.
show. I find it very weird that it's on airplanes.
Yeah.
All the time. Like,
Yeah.
'cause you're like, there's a kid 2 rows behind me.
And I am watching the rape show.
Yeah.
Put on rape show.
Why do people kill women so much? I wonder.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
we're like, it's actually relaxing to watch.
How do you get a job writing for that show?
I don't know.
You submit your best rape.
Yeah, it like seems
Yeah,
it seems
you have to commit a
concerning.
rape.
Yeah.
To me, I'm always like, Dick Wolf has been in the business of like new and fun, exciting like rapes for like 20 years now.
How do they keep coming up with
Yeah,
this?
like this is terrible. So investigate Wolf is my thing.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah.
But don't, because I need him. I
Yeah.
need those shows.
Have you guys ever Googled what he looks like?
Yeah, it's scary.
No, is he scary?
He looks
looks
like he's
like-
like growing a horn. Kind of.
He looks like Dick Wolf,
it's
dude.
probably like some kind of goiter, and I'm
and now you're canceled.
and now I'm canceled by the goiter community.
Dude, it's really fucked up when you get canceled by the queer community.
They're powerful.
Yeah, they're
powerful
The head
team.
cyst community.
My search history is like angry dragon dildo and Dick,
Dick
Wolf.
Wolf.
Yeah, it's been a good day.
That's how they find you. They're
Yeah.
like, here's
Yeah.
Google search. We think you have what it takes to be a SCVU right
Yeah.
here.
Even like when we were in Berlin, my boyfriend and I, the only show that they had on Netflix that we like wanted to watch was SVU. And we were in Berlin and we kept being like, do you want to go home and watch 8 episodes of SVU? It's
Yeah.
so good.
Yeah.
What do you do? Do you have a show where you zonk the fuck out?
For me, honestly, it's my stupid. I watch so much soccer. It's
Yeah, this
that's
is the
for
boy
boys.
version. Yeah,
I
Yeah.
watch so many like just highlights of sports, and then
Yeah.
and then like sports documentaries,
Yeah.
and shit like that.
Sure.
Like I like SVU. I've gone through it.
I care about women's
Yeah.
stories.
Yeah.
But no, like, honestly, that show was on like USA my whole childhood.
Dude, Richard
Yeah.
Belzer and Ice-T.
Yeah.
Never better combo.
Yeah, but
Homesick
like,
from School, USA, SVU,
Yeah.
Marathon.
I guess if I had to like pick like a show I will come back to over
Yeah.
and over and over again, it's The Office. Like every,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, The
First few
Office.
seasons of The Office. Wow.
it's so stupid good. It's so,
Yeah.
it just that's good background, you know.
The Office gives me anxiety, and I'm so sorry to the people listening to this who have this life. But the idea of going into an office every day
Sure.
scares me beyond my wildest dreams. So I can't watch The Office because I'm like, imagine if this was my life.
Yeah.
yeah.
If Jim looking at me was the highlight of my week, I'd have to kill myself.
Yeah. And you're married to an alcoholic.
I
from
sell
the
paper?
warehouse. Yeah.
I sell paper under fluorescent lights. Oh my god.
Yeah,
I couldn't
God
do it. But
damn.
God bless you.
Yeah. God bless. And,
Boredom
you know.
is like it's like opium.
Yeah, I
Yes,
can.
it
Yeah,
is.
it's like a-
But okay, to your point though, when I see my parents be bored at night, I used to be like, I'll never be one of these boring
Right.
Oh,
suburb
yeah.
fucks, and I'm like, God damn, did they have that one
Well,
right?
Yeah, now
Yeah.
I'm tired.
Yeah,
We're kind of burning the candle at both ends.
yeah.
For like a couple, like coming up on, I'm working on my second decade. of
Yeah.
doing
No,
that. So
it's
to have
brutal.
like have a peaceful night in.
Oh,
where you're-
my God.
Like I play a lot of video games too.
Yeah,
Yep,
that's also
that's
boy
also
stuff.
boy stuff.
So that's like pretty dang nice. Although I think I'm done. I
You're
hit-
off it?
I hit like a wall yesterday playing video games.
Wow, this is
Whoa.
huge.
Yeah,
We're fresh off
I
the
don't-
new you.
I don't know what happened, but like yesterday I was just like playing video games because I knew I wasn't gonna play for like 5-6 days while I'm on the road.
Yeah.
And then I was like, this is such a weird way of thinking. Why I've been playing video
Yeah.
games for
Yeah.
like 3 hours because I'm like, I won't because,
Right.
and I'm like, well, I should have done something today.
Yeah,
I was watching TV with my boyfriend the other day, and I was like, I wish I could do this and do something with my hands at the same time. And he was like, you just invented video games. And I was
Yeah.
like, oh, I
Right.
get it now.
Yeah, I need to just do them at night like normal people.
sure.
Yeah.
Sometimes to, like unload off the road, I'm like, I'm playing video games truly all day.
All day.
Yeah.
Like it will be.
I used to be very anti-video game because I dated a couple guys who were like truly addicted to it.
Yeah, yeah.
And would like do it when I was over, and I was like, you haven't spoken to me in 7 hours. I'm on my
Yeah.
phone in your bed.
Yeah.
But I've come around to thinking that it's like one of the most harmless things a man can do, so we should let them do it.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
You know?
it can get dark if they're not like getting shit done
Yeah.
in their life.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Like you got to be productive. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
But,
and
But
like,
you can kill a hooker in a video
Yeah.
game.
Right,
You've
that's what I'm
earned
saying.
it.
Let it out.
Yeah.
Let
It
it
is.
out.
It is a great way to to unwind, blow off some
Yeah.
steam, and like not steam like anger, like I'm angry and I play video games. And now
No,
I'm
like
not.
burnout steam.
But like it's just like over and over and over again you win.
Yeah,
That's
right.
pretty good.
Oh my
Like
God,
that-
you're right.
like,
That's pretty good.
I think you need that sometimes.
I think we all want to be the hero. That's like what keeps
Yeah.
us going in life is this like hero's journey that we're living in our brain, even
Yeah.
though we're all kind of like probably the bad guy. And the video game lets us really like fucking tap in with that.
Oh
Yeah, and women get to watch SVU and be like, imagine if the cops cared about rape.
Yes, that is what it is.
What if there was actually cops like this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Men want to be the hero in the video games, and women want Elliot Stabler to be real.
Yes. Richard Belzer on my case. Comedian, rest in peace, Richard Belzer.
His book is in the green room at the Laughing Skull in Atlanta. His book about comedy.
Oh, yeah.
You got.
I have to know.
Oh man, it's like he's like does like stuff where he's like do an accent, and then he like lists all these like races that you're for sure not supposed to do those accents, and like
Wait,
just,
we're not
like,
supposed to do racist accents?
yeah. Like half of his suggestions and like tips are like whoa, like,
Yeah.
Like bad,
when
like
people
really
say
bad.
like it was a different time,
Oh,
you're like
yeah.
Yeah.
you're like a fun character I like to play is the gay. Like,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
he's got that going. Like,
I love
it's-
anyone who started comedy in a year that starts with 19. Talking
Yeah.
about comedy is so funny. Even the way that they're just like, yeah, just show up at a comedy club and say that you want to be on the show. And you're like, right. Yeah.
Right,
Well, now
yeah.
there's 500,000 comedians in New York, but thank you.
Yeah.
It's Dice comedy. It's like
Yeah.
Comedy Store, Sam Kinison, Dice. We're just all edgy
Yeah.
fucking guys. And I'm like, to be so free.
To be so free.
You know, now the woke mind virus has stopped us.
There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's a good Canadian.
Yeah. By the
Shout
way,
out the woke mind virus.
By the way, I'll be headlining Hilarities in Florida.
Yeah. I'll be here headlining a room in the middle of nowhere. Come see me be racist.
Yeah. Well, they're already doing that.
Yeah.
They don't need me to do it.
The other one.
Respectfully.
The other respectfully, I can do this one.
Yeah, do it,
I
buddy.
love this one. Respectfully, we should start calling people's parents.
Yep.
Some of you are
Yeah.
acting in a way. I should have your mom's phone number, and she should come pick you up.
Oh
Yes.
my god.
Some of you are on social media and in real life,
Yeah.
being a nuisance to society in a way that your parents need to know about. I'm tattling, dude.
Yeah,
Holy
yeah.
I'm gonna bring
shit.
back tattling.
Yeah.
Because right now we only call your parents if you're like gonna kill yourself. You know.
Even then, sometimes we don't call our
Right.
parents because we're like, this is your right as an artist. And we're like, dude, no. Dude, actually, no.
No, your mom needs to come pick you up, dude.
Yeah.
You're being too much.
Yeah.
You had an example of this, I think.
What was it?
God, I love that take.
Yeah, it's fun, right?
I was, no, someone, we got to keep it real vague.
Oh yeah, maybe we can.
No, someone was doing something where they were like dressing in a very provocative, bad way.
Yeah.
With a bunch of makeup and kind of just like dancing around Silence of the Lambs style, you know, and I was like, God, I gotta apologize to my mom because I was
Yeah.
absolutely up to this shit in my 20s.
Yeah, we should call your parents and then call our parents.
Yeah.
and be like, I'm sorry.
Seeing some shit. Yeah. I see some like young like Chads rolling around
Yeah.
with their boys, and I'm like, ooh.
Yeah.
I got I want to like pull those guys aside and be like, none of you are who you think you are.
Yeah, yes.
Yeah, and we should call his mom.
Yeah.
Just-
The way that men talk to me in public, give me your phone and let me call your mom, and then
Yeah.
repeat that.
Put you on speaker and be like, what did you just say to me?
Yeah.
yeah.
You need to be a strong male role model for
Yeah, that's
these
your
men.
burden.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
They really scare me though.
Yeah,
They are scary.
Yeah, there's kind of
and they're
nothing
mean.
scarier.
They're
Yeah.
so mean.
Yeah, they like insult you in words you don't understand, and
Yeah.
they say like on God.
Yeah.
And then,
Yeah.
This is like
You're like, on guard?
on God. Very well. I've been waiting for this moment.
Yeah.
I figured out a great like little micro example of this, which is when I first started doing stand up, like not at open mics, if a guy had his feet on the stage and you called him out for it, he'd get embarrassed and take his feet off the stage, and they don't anymore.
You're right.
You know what I
Whoa,
mean? Like now I'll be
yeah.
like, what is your fucking deal with your feet on the stage, blah, blah, blah. And they'll be like, yeah.
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 And it's like, okay.
Bitch.
Okay, actually, sorry.
Wow. Yeah. I've been stopping calling that out, I have to say.
Yeah.
Because I think a couple times the guy was just like, I'm not moving my feet.
Exactly.
And I'm like,
and then what do I do?
Dang, I guess I
Hit you?
break your ankle now. Oh, okay.
Yeah. And now for some reason I've lost the trust of the entire
Yeah,
room
yeah.
because
Yeah.
you won't move your feet.
Now everyone's on your side all of a sudden.
Yeah.
He alphaed you.
Yeah, everyone's like, just
it's-
use the rest of the stage, you bitch.
Yeah. And me, a comedian who never does an act out, being like, I need it.
Yeah. I'm trying to stand in this one place for a while.
We could do hammers. We could be hammer comedians.
Yeah, we
and
could
then-
hammer toes.
Yeah, do.
Yeah, you got
Yeah.
a Gallagher hammer on you.
Oh, I would
Yeah.
love.
Or like every guy who comes up to me after a show and is like, I hate women too. I should call your mom.
Yeah.
Because I didn't say that. You made that up.
Yeah.
Said that to my face. I should call your mom and tell her that you hate women.
Yeah. So for boys, I guess for boys, it's when they've gotten sucked into the right wing pipeline. That's when you have to call their parents.
Yeah, yeah.
And honestly, when girls get sucked in the left wing, like crazy left pipeline, not like cool, normal,
Yeah.
good opinion left, but like dancing around,
Or the kind where
drinking
they're like,
breast
they're
milk
just like
left.
doing it wrong. Like they're like, everything I do is my choice, so I can have sex with all of these guys who are mean to me.
Yes.
And you're like, wait. That's not what
wait.
we said. We have to call your mom.
Yes.
But she has to raise you a
Yeah,
little
yeah.
bit.
Yeah. You weren't done cooking
We gotta
when you left
reread.
home.
Yeah, we gotta reread a chapter here. You
Hello, 1-800-MOM.
yeah. Someone needs a little raising.
Yeah. Yeah.
This person was not done when you kicked them out, dude. They weren't ready to fly.
Yeah. Although the mom that didn't raise them is why they're doing the thing. So here we are.
Now we're trapped.
Now we're trapped. Now we're trapped and we have to go to your one woman show
Yeah.
and be worried.
And be worried.
Yeah.
And be worried about you forever. Anybody doing a one-person show, I think, should talk to their parents a little more.
Yeah, well, what if
That
yeah,
is
well, what
such a funny
yeah.
take. I
What if-
love that.
What if they're dead
If you decided instead of doing anything else with your life, you're doing
Yeah.
a one-person show, maybe it's good, but talk to your parents, see if there's anything there.
Yeah.
One woman shows are only for orphans.
Yeah.
I agree.
They kind of are. And
Yeah.
actually, I'm going to change my take on this. You should be an orphan if you're going to put us through an hour about how your life is sad.
Yeah.
You should at the very least be an orphan.
Bare
you can't
minimum entrance is orphan.
you
Yeah,
can't like
yeah.
have gotten bullied.
Yeah.
No.
You know, we
No.
all got bullied. You must be an orphan.
All right. Or you could have a dad who committed suicide. Then you can go
That
in.
works too.
That
Then
can
you're
go
in.
in.
That's it.
Yeah.
And I'm working on it.
Do you have
Thank
alive parents?
I do.
Nice.
Yeah.
We have very few people on the show who have alive parents.
Yeah. You have a very calming energy to you, but you're also funny at the same time, which is
So
a
we're like,
combination.
someone's got to be dead.
Yeah. What is this?
Both my parents are alive.
That's great.
Yeah.
We'll call them.
Pretty
If you ever start acting crazy, we'll call them.
Yeah.
pretty lucky. Yeah. My dad always does crazy shit where I'm like, okay. See ya. Like, I love you.
So you're the parent that needs
Have
to
fun
be called.
sailing across the Gulf of Mexico.
Oh, I was going to guess
You
sailing.
fucking pirate.
Yeah.
Yeah, he like randomly will like hop on a stranger's boat and be like, "I'll help you sail this."
That's so
You're
sick,
like, God
though.
damn it! Stop. Yeah.
Wait, how old is your dad?
70.
Yeah, no.
You're from
He's
Boulder
gonna
and
die
your
at
dad
sea.
sails?
He's from like Seattle and Oregon.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That makes more
Okay.
sense. I was like, landlocked.
His dad.
What a
his
missed
dad was
passion.
in the Navy, so
Got it.
He's
He's
been
boats.
a
Yeah.
boatsman his whole life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's running away from something, but
Oh, certainly.
you know,
Yeah.
that's okay.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, my dad was a beach bartender. Different font, same kind of
Yeah.
deal.
Where'd you grow up?
Well, I grew up in Albany, but before he went back, he's from there,
Mm-hmm.
and he left for 25 years and lived in like Hawaii and Cape Cod
Oh, okay.
and like the Caribbean and bartended on beaches and died of skin cancer. And naturally died of skin cancer.
right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But what a way, you know?
Yeah.
The same way as Jimmy Buffett, he would have loved that.
Yeah, he would
He
have.
would have loved that.
What's the mom like?
My mom is just like a sweet, nice,
Just a sweet,
nice,
nice
sweet
lady.
lady.
God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Love that.
She's just a
beautiful.
cool lady who likes to ride her road bike around Colorado.
So
Oh
cool.
my god.
She goes on like 2 hikes a day.
Oh my
Yeah.
goodness.
I also want to call people's moms because how nice does she sound?
Right,
You know what I
yeah.
mean? Like,
Yeah.
I've met a few of my friends' moms where I'm like, ah, you've been keeping her from us?
Yeah.
She's the best person I've ever met in my life.
Yeah.
My dad's been absolutely trashed at the gutter.
Really?
Before. Yeah.
That's
Wow.
so fun.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
My mom she used to get a little drunk. There was a time period where she was,
Your mom was fun at your wedding.
my mom was fun as fuck.
Yeah.
My mom was a wild bitch.
Yeah.
But one time we were at a Christmas party and my dad was trying to like network. And so we were like at some party where there were like bougie people. My dad was trying to like rub shoulders, and my mom got absolutely shit canned and was like, I don't even fucking like you. Hey, you think you're funny and you're a nightmare.
Yeah, she needs video games, dude.
Yeah. She was like, bad dress. She was kind of almost Donald Trump. That's poo. And it was on Christmas Eve, and we drove back, and my mom had to throw up outside of the car.
You don't want to see your mom throw up. That's no good.
Not on Christmas.
Not on
Eve.
Christmas Eve.
Yeah.
That's not even the worst one. But she threw up outside of the car, and then like clockwork, a guy in a thong and a Santa hat ran in front of our
Amazing.
car, and I was like, well, the childhood's over.
Merry Christmas.
I'm an adult now.
Yeah. I got to go to work. This
It
is
is
cooked.
kind of a Christmas that makes it so you're like, I'm not a child.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The first Christmas you go to where your parents are like, and what did you get us? You're like, oh,
Fuck.
right.
Yeah.
Right. I thought this was like Santa.
Yeah.
But I guess it's me now.
Yeah. No, I'm
And
a
I should have
grown-up.
believed in Santa for a little longer.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
first Christmas when it's just adults sitting quietly and you can hear their knife and fork on their
Yeah,
plate. Like, it's toast. Let's call it here.
My cat drowned in the pool Christmas morning once.
Yeah.
My
Yeah.
God,
That'll
you've had some
happen.
bad Christmases.
Oh man, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've had kind of a weird life. I'll
Yeah.
say that.
You know, the time that I realized that I had a bad or like not a perfect childhood was when I realized that Christmas music gives me anxiety. I was like, that should make me happy.
Yeah.
And the fact that it doesn't is telling.
You're right. Christmas is the real barometer of,
Yeah.
of what you're
Of
up
fear.
to. Yeah.
It's unfortunate.
Yeah.
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 Because you see like a lot of like happy.
Happy.
And
Yeah.
you're like,
Right.
I don't have.
You're like,
Yeah, I guess.
you're like,
Yeah.
mom hasn't gotten out of bed yet.
yeah.
Isn't that
yeah.
interesting?
Isn't that
Presents are
interesting?
late again.
Jingle bells.
But then you hang out with a bunch of other freaks and they're like, you guys got presents late. We didn't get them at all. And you're like, yes. Nice.
No, I honestly, both my parents were awesome.
They sound great.
That's beautiful.
They
I'm,
sound
like,
lovely.
Pretty lucky.
So,
Yeah.
okay, so we can call your parents.
Yes.
For other people, we need you to dedicate an in case of emergency contact.
Yes.
So that I can take your phone and call someone.
Siblings, most likely.
Siblings,
Yeah. Cousin.
maybe like a good friend,
Yeah.
cousin, an older cousin is great.
A boring person.
A boring person.
Yeah.
We all need a boring person to call when you get a little too out there.
Whenever I see like a white dude doing like a black scent,
Call his mom.
yeah, I want to be
Yeah.
like, cause what do you? And I hear her and she picks up and then she's like got a southern accent or something.
Yeah.
I'll be like, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're good here.
Yeah, or if you're gonna
all
be
is
Sweetie.
all is forgiven. Take care. But if she's like, oh hi, how are you?
Yeah.
You're like, what are you doing? What
Yeah,
are you
what
doing
are you
right
doing?
now? What is this shit?
If you're a white guy doing a black scent, you have to at the very least publish a video of you talking to your mom in that voice.
Yeah.
Then I'll believe that you're
Yeah.
like from a neighborhood
Oh,
or whatever.
yeah.
But if you can't do that for me, I don't believe it.
That's so
You're
funny.
putting it on.
Yeah.
Call your mom right now, and if your voice changes, I'll freak the fuck out.
If your voice changes, I'm gonna hit you in the
I
face.
don't even need to call your mom. You need
You
to
to
in
call
front
her.
of me.
Yeah. Put her on speakerphone.
Yeah. That's so fucking funny.
I had an ex-boyfriend who was white as snow, very skinny and wayfish, but grew up in like almost an all
Yeah.
black area. And so he did have like the southern twang with a
Yeah.
little bit of like, black scent, not even in the effect, just like that's how I grew
At
up.
that point,
Yeah.
Yeah, and his mom kind of had it too, and she was a lesbian with an anchor tattoo, and I was like,
Hello.
love this. Stamp of approval.
I want to call her just to hang.
Oh,
Yeah.
she's so fun.
But there was like there's a comic in Chicago who's like has pretty egregious one.
yeah.
And his like parents showed up to the Laugh Factory, like looking for him just because they were like trying to see the show, I think, or something.
Oh my God.
And like when they showed up, it was like they straight up. It felt like it felt like they had British accents. They were like so posh. They showed up and they're like, "Where's our book?"
They're both wearing a silk scarf.
Yeah, they both look like. I think they legitimately might be college professors. Is somewhere in Chicago.
God, that's
Yeah.
so there. And also, there are so many people just like lying about how wealthy their parents are or how
Yeah.
nice their parents were. Like a lot of people are trying to really monetize having like a bad life, and
Yeah.
who didn't.
God.
We need to see pictures of everyone's parents.
Yes.
And the house.
And the house.
I want to see the
And
house.
the car.
Oh, that is my favorite thing about Christmas is
Yeah.
when somebody who's always talking about how broke they are posts like an Instagram story in their childhood kitchen, and there's
Connecticut.
like marble and pillars and
Yeah.
25-foot ceilings, and you're like, okay,
Right.
You're like, oh.
So you're not
Okay.
scared, are
so
you?
you chose to live in Bushwick.
I will say
Yeah.
I'm not like I didn't grow up poor. I grew up like pretty upper middle class.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I have
Welcome to the club.
Yeah.
I have
hey.
no like fear.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like if I hit rock bottom, I'm gonna go live with my mom in her
Yeah.
in her lovely home.
Brother, you're in fucking
Yeah.
safety net studio
Yeah,
right here.
yeah.
We both.
Yeah.
I don't need God. I have money.
I
Yeah.
have a finished basement that I could sleep in at any time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, 100%. So like, there are some comics that are like walking around where like you like their backup plan is like you like truly scrappy.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like I'm always like mad respect, man. Like,
Seriously.
Yeah.
my parents support the fuck out of me.
Yeah, I'm like, in
Yeah.
that way, I am
You're
a Nepo
better than
baby.
me, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a nepo baby, and my parents are like, "Any new jokes this week?
Yeah.
We love you, by the way." I'm like, "Fuck."
Yeah, my mom doesn't love that I do comedy, but I still get to call her and be like, I don't know how to do my taxes.
Yeah,
and she's like,
right.
okay, sit down.
Yeah.
This is a 1099. My mom doesn't understand stand up, you know? So, and like, that's not, of course, she doesn't. And she doesn't really like what I talk about on stage.
No, really?
So, yeah, right? Me being like, come on, me, or whatever.
Yeah.
So last time we went to like a big family event, my mom started telling people what I do in terms of how much I've ever gotten paid to do it. Like my mom was like, she just made $2,000 in a weekend. And I was like, okay.
Yeah.
That's not a lot to these people.
Yeah.
But you're a star.
But I'm a star.
For you,
Oh.
Elizabeth.
Oh, 3 zeros, Elizabeth. I'm like, for the first time.
Excellent work.
And she also said it like it had never happened before. And I was like, this is actually worse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is worse than you think it's helping, but it's making it worse.
I mean, I've done 1 0, so.
And we all have.
And we
I've
all
done no
have.
zeros.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is here's $6. Thank you for coming.
There's moments where you do get paid that little amount of money, and you're like, dude, you just
don't
take
give
it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You
Like,
obviously need it.
Yeah.
What
like,
am I?
Please don't hand me $6.
Don't hit my
right now.
Venmo
Yeah.
for 4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's not.
I was not worth me typing up my handle to you.
Yeah, I know.
Like, that took work, dude. I had to stop doing something.
Yeah.
And it's Rich Guy 55.
Yeah.
Yeah. I had to leave my mind palace where I was hanging out to remember how to spell my name.
Yeah.
Keep it.
I mean, oh, sorry, go
No,
ahead.
you go ahead.
No, you go
This is
ahead.
a Midwestern standoff.
Yeah, it is.
It's a Midwest versus
Canadian,
Canadian.
Midwest.
No,
yeah.
you. No,
And I'm
you.
from the East Coast, so I'll talk.
Yeah.
Ah, 2 pussies. Here I go.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll be mean to both of you.
Yes. And I'll love it. Well, the thing is, like, when you're young and you're like, my parents are wrong about everything and none of this stuff's gonna happen to me, like with the falling asleep in front of the TV, I'm like, everything, it's all they were right about everything.
Yeah.
They were right about everything, and I'm walking down their trail.
Yeah, we should apologize to them more.
Yeah. Yeah. And I am a little bit scribbled. And that's
And
fine.
that's okay.
And my hair's a little purple because I had a manic episode.
And that happens.
And that's beautiful. And she knows and loves and cherishes me for how I am.
Yeah.
Who am I?
Yeah, I'm like, I can't talk shit on my mom because she pays for my therapy. So whatever she did, I'm undoing it on her dime.
Yeah.
You know? We're good. We're
That's
even
beautiful.
Stevens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, most
Beautiful.
parents deserve a big old sorry.
A big old sorry,
Yeah.
thank you. Sorry, thank
Sorry.
you.
Sorry. That some considering calling someone's parents, be like, you want to call them, and be like, this is your kid? I'm so sorry.
God.
sucks.
Imagine
Dude.
putting all that work to make just an absolute dud.
Yes.
Oh man. Yeah.
This is like genuinely sad, but imagine me being the mom of a guy who hates women is like my
Yeah.
biggest fear.
Yeah.
It's
For
like
sure.
one of the reasons I don't want to have kids.
Have you seen that new show, Adolescence?
I haven't, but I know
Oh my
I know
God.
the gist.
Throw up in my mouth.
So
Yeah.
many people are like, made me not want to have kids.
Yeah.
Imagine doing all that work and then he just is like a murderer. Like,
Dude,
Yeah.
Damn
the
it.
first time I see my kid.
God damn it.
oh fuck! Shoot! Yeah.
No.
So I gotta have 2, I guess.
The
Darn.
first time I see my kid taking a cat apart in the driveway, I'm absolutely putting it down.
Yeah.
No chance.
I know. Late
No
term
chance.
abortion.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
He lit a cat on fire.
Yeah, dude.
This one's done.
To watch it burn?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This
No
one's
way.
broken. I had to fix it.
Sorry, I had to
Yeah.
have a girl.
It was total.
Yeah. The scene in Adolescence, the one that is like the most bone chilling, is when he's talking to the female therapist.
Oh,
Do you
my
remember?
gosh.
Oh my
Yeah.
God, Lizzie, it'll send a chill down your spine because he's like a young boy, and just like all of these men who are maladjusted and hate women, they like secretly want them to love them so badly that they're like, "Do you like me?" And they're like, "Fuck you, bitch!" Like it's
Yeah.
like back and forth, and
Yeah.
you're like, I've seen this guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I spent the last week watching The Newsroom, which is an Aaron Sorkin show from 2012,
Yeah.
where they're just like, it's like the whole vibe is like, remember Obama?
Oh,
Remember how nice it was when it was Obama? And I had to like suck myself into that to be like, it's fine. You know, like, shit is fucked up when you're like, this is good.
yeah.
I liked this time.
Yes.
You know, that's my falling asleep in front of the TV. I was like, dim lib time. I love it.
Demlib propaganda.
Yeah, I'm sucking it up. I love it.
Damn lib time.
Yes. Give me Demlib time and a non-alcoholic wine.
Yeah,
And dancing in my kitchen.
just hanging out.
Yeah. Dissociating to the highest level.
Yeah, so I'm going to call everybody's mom. Send me
Yeah.
your mom's info. I'll call her. We'll check on you. We'll see how it's going.
We'll do a phone chain,
Yeah.
you know?
It shouldn't just be when you need to go to the mental hospital. It should be before.
Yeah.
I'll give you guys my mom's phone number.
Thanks.
Oh my God,
Just,
please.
I just
in
wanna
case.
hang.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Just a gab.
If you're ever in Colorado and want to go mountain biking,
Sounds
'cause
lovely.
that's what she'll be doing.
Oh, I'd love to gab with your mom over mountain bikes.
And that's 216.
My boyfriend has a lovely mom who's like an artist, you know.
Oh, she's so cute.
I love her. I love like hanging out with her, talking with her. But I realized the other day that I got a little too like. I was like, she's an artist. She's a weird girl. I'm a weird girl. And she was like in our new apartment looking at our furniture. And she was like, pointed out that I have a lot of animal print. And I was like, yeah, like I'm a person who thinks animal prints are neutral. And then my boyfriend saw her 2 days later and she was like, she was kidding when she said that, right? And he had to be like, yeah. Meanwhile, I'm like head to toe in zebra at home on my phone being like, I wasn't kidding.
I look fucking fierce. Shut up.
I'm slaying.
Your son loves sluts. And that's kind of on you.
It's so fun to meet your boyfriend's mom and be like, he likes big tits.
Yeah. Yeah.
You raised a man who respects women and loves big tits.
Yeah,
And I'm looking
good
at you and I know why.
Job. Yeah.
God bless.
That's so. I'm looking at you and I know why.
His mom and I had a moment. He looks just like his dad.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
the
that's
first time I met his
hilarious.
parents, like him and his dad were like throwing a frisbee and me and his mom were like having a picnic. And it came up that they have the same face. And then his mom said, it's a good face. And I said, yeah, it is. And then we looked at each other and realized we're into the same thing. Without any words exchanged, we looked at each other and we were like, so that's crazy.
Yeah. Sister.
Yeah. Past the Borson, I guess.
Okay, girly, let's get our nails done.
And talk about our father-son.
Talk about the facial structure.
Yeah.
Ew.
Okay. Well, I think we did it.
We did it,
I think we
folks.
got it.
Chris,
love
where
it.
can they
Thanks.
find you and follow
Plug
you?
away. Plug to your
away.
heart's
Just
desire.
on all social media, it's my bud Chris. So give me a follow.
Great.
I'm
Chris
touring
is
all
so
the
funny.
time.
He's got a Don't Tell set out. That's great.
Oh, thanks.
So
Yeah.
funny. Check him out.
When your stand-up clips pop up, I'm like, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not like, ugh.
Yeah.
80%
It's a
of
nice
that.
reprieve from
Yeah.
the ugh.
Yeah.
Well, thank you. This is a fun time.
Yeah.
Appreciate you guys.
Thanks for
You're great.
coming.
Thank you.
Lizard.
Follow me on Instagram at Lizzie Cassidy. Listen to my other podcast, Close Calls, and come to my show every Wednesday at the Gutter in Brooklyn at 9.
Andrea Comedy 69 on all platforms, and subscribe to our YouTube Respectfully podcast. Goodbye.
Bye.